So as it turns out, we're in way more of a rush than we expected. Quarks has some medical issues, and some of them have been sort of acting up the last couple days. So we basically had the option of waiting around here for a while, or leaving about a day early to get to, he needs a specialty cardiologist, a veterinary cardiologist, for some of these issues that he's having. He's got some heart conditions, and he's been having some trouble with them, and so we really need to get him into a veterinary cardiologist. He has one here in town that is booked out for a couple weeks, so that would delay us a couple weeks. We're planning on going to Modesto to visit my mother, and so we called around to veterinaries in Modesto and found one who can get us in tomorrow. We were planning on packing all day and then leaving tomorrow, but now we're going to pack all day, leave tonight, do what was going to be 2 days of driving overnight, just to make sure that we can get Quirks into the cardiologist and make sure that, you know, we're doing everything we can to keep him healthy and happy and safe. And so little change of plans. Because this kind of just got sprung on us, I've not been filming very much, but I'm going to do a quick little progress check on what we've got going. It's a little messy in here because I'm moving stuff in, but we've gotten a lot done last night and this morning. So this is the shower here. I hung up this hanger bar here and got it all caulked and sealed nicely. I've put my clothes in here. Kat still has some to put in here, but it's great because it gives us a lot of space there. This is not going to be filled with junk like this. We're probably actually going to make this a dog bed because Quirks likes to kind of wedge into a spot when we're driving. He's got some balance issues too, and he likes to wedge into a spot, and we think this would be perfect. So it's going to be while we're moving, a little dog bed. So over here we have our 2 cushions that Kat sewed, as well as some pillows that we picked up from, I believe, Target. Really tying things together. Kat has had this blanket for a while, and we decided to use it as kind of like the decorative focal point of this build. Kind of like determined our color scheme because we really like those colors. Kat loves mint. I love earth tones. So I took this door off here and replaced it with a curtain, and behind it, as you may or may not know, is our composting toilet. The reason we did that is because the hinge was just getting ripped apart and the door was getting in the way of the fridge pulling out, but now it pulls out nice and smooth. I have to add a latch to the little cart that's in here that has the toilet on it so that it doesn't come rolling all the way out to the front. And then I have to add a latch and a handle to this drawer here. All that's got to happen today. You saw this is the shelf that we built. It's also going to act as a backrest. We have pillows down there, but there's going to be cubbies that will fit random stuff. We're not really sure. We're going to figure that all out today. I have moved in all of my clothing, so I've got pants, shirts, and then you can see over here, use my label maker for underwear and socks. Kat is going to take the storage that's behind this pillow, these pillows here. Bunch of storage. It's a little less accessible, but it's a bunch of it, so she's got plenty of space in there for all her clothes. So it's been a long, pretty stressful day of getting the bus all packed up. We, as I mentioned before, are rushing. We're getting out of here maybe 12 to 18 hours prior to when we were expecting to, because we have to rush Quirks, who's over there in that blanket, getting comfy. We gotta rush him down to Modesto, California, to get him to a veterinary cardiologist to check out some of his heart conditions. They've been worsening, and we just kind of had a scare yesterday, and the only place we could get a relatively soon doctor's appointment for him with a cardiologist is in Modesto, we couldn't get any here, and we were heading to Modesto to see my mom, so we got one there. And so we are leaving. It is like 7 p.m. right now, and we're going to drive through the night. It also just started snowing, so we've got that to deal with. We're going to have to skirt around Mount Shasta and then come back inland. So it's going to be a long night of driving. We're going to probably sing loudly, drink lots of coffee, try to keep our spirits up. It's been a tough day, but we're hitting the road now. So, hey, it's the beginning of a fun adventure. It just wasn't exactly the funnest beginning to it.
Amazing.
Yeah, all right. But we're not going to record. It's pitch black. We're not going to record, so we'll see you in the morning.
Yeah, what are you thinking?
Cannot believe how many obstacles we are having to getting this bus going, getting this trip going, getting on the road. We are about 45 minutes from Bend. It started just dumping snow so hard and the roads got really icy, and we have decided to call it a night because it's not safe to go any further. And this appointment, the cardiologist in Modesto will not be back there for another month. So it's a really hard decision for us to make because we really need to get Quirks, Cat's dog, into this appointment. But you know, we had to make a decision for the safety of all of us to pull over. We're gonna reevaluate in the morning, try to find other cardiologists elsewhere, maybe even go all the way down to LA just to find a cardiologist because it's really important that he gets to see one. But man, we feel like we cannot catch a break. Like nothing seems to be going right from the moment I picked up this bus. I don't know if this bus is cursed or we're just getting a fun introduction into bus life and all the issues that it has. But it's been really rough, and I'm more stressed than I've ever been in my life, probably. Right?
Yeah.
God, it's like I don't think I've ever seen you this stressed. Just a lot going on, and we made a tough call, and we're staying here now.
I know that this is not about my dog, these vlogs at all, but this dog is essentially my kid and a huge part of both of our lives, so going through all this trouble to make sure that he gets to, you know, a cardiologist and we can see how his heart condition is progressing is super, super important. He seems to be doing well enough to where, you know, we should consider that we can be safe and make good calls for our safety because he's more and more stable with the new medication. So it's still a really tough call because I know how hard it is to get into a cardiologist, but we're gonna do everything we can. We're gonna do it, and we're gonna arrive alive. Today we are feeling better, and we have decided that we are going to get down south. We are probably going to miss this appointment. Not probably, we are definitely missing this appointment. But Quirk seems to be stabilized to the point of not needing to get him into an emergency vet. So we are going to make our way south as safely as possible and take a meandering route, and we've just accepted that it's going to be a crawl, but we're going to do it safely and get there in one piece, and in this little family in one piece.
What's up, dude?
Oh, I can't wait to check this out.
Yeah, come on. You want to hop in now? I'll drive you across the lot.
Just put it behind like one of those two buses or on the side of the gray one.
Here at my buddy Isaac's place, and he's got a couple other buses here. This is one of them that he's helping to fix up and sell. And then this is Isaac's bus. He's been living here about 2 years. If you subscribe to Tiny Home Tours, you might recognize this bus. I filmed a tour of Isaac, that's how I met him. And this is his bus here. Oh wow, this lighting is gorgeous.
How gorgeous they are.
Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane.
What'd you think?
They're huge.
Is this your first time seeing elk?
Yeah, in
Whoa,
person.
no way.
Yeah.
And now there's something in the air and a sparkly shimmer on our skin, restoring everything within. Dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy on our tiptoes. Undercover agents of the other. Beyond gravel, beyond all.
Thank you so much for watching this episode of Zeppelin Travels with Kat and Sage. Tune into the next episode to see us travel through California to my mom's house in Modesto. There, we're able to take care of some projects that we didn't get to do before we left, as well as get quirks into a veterinary cardiologist. See you in that episode.
As willows align.